Hi, my amazing planner people. It's Jess from My Magical Planner, and today I'm going to be planning out the last week of August, August 29th through September 4th, which sounds really weird saying. This is the last week of school for my kid. This is the last week of summer vacation for my kids. So there's a lot of back to school things going on. In addition to that, we have some new schedules starting and everything. To plan out this week, I am going to be using the kit that I got actually from my Giving Girl Advent calendar this last year, which I love. So I'm going to link the opening of that Advent calendar. I haven't seen her put one on sale yet. I'm guessing she'll do one. And I think it was a toss-up between that and Sadie stickers, which one was my favorite. And Sadie stickers just went on pre-sale. It's over $100, so it's a little bit of an investment, but you get a lot in it. So that all being said, like I have all these deco sheets, I have different washi, the kit, and all the coordinating pieces and everything. It's a lot of stuff, and I'm pretty sure I won't use it all today. But anyhow, let's go ahead and start this off. So usually I go ahead and put my dates at the top. The ones that come with this kit are quite pretty, but I thought this might be one of the last chances I would have to use these days of the week that I got from Paper Trail Plans that have butterflies, and there's so many butterflies in this kit that I thought it could go really well and be kind of fun, because I haven't really stepped into that fully of the day of the week deco stuff. So let's give it a shot this week and see what I think. I was planning on maybe putting in either this trim or this one. This one is from the Giving Girl. It was not part of this kit. It was for her jewel kit, which I think is still in the shop. And this one is from Panda Bird Designs, and might actually work a little bit better because it's so short that I won't have to worry about it. So the one thing I was wondering, actually, this could work really well. The question is, do I want this on top or this on top? Because they're probably going to layer with each other pretty well. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to pull off one Monday, and I'm kind of going to look at them with the different ones. So we could do that, or I could do that. Oh, that was almost a thing. I'm kind of thinking the butterfly will go better. So I'm going to put this on these are the scrap stickers that I picked out to go with this kit from my sticker book, and we're going to start with this. And I think I want it to go all the way across, even like over here, since it's not cut or anything. But I do kind of want these to, since they're about the size of the columns, I kind of want this one to start with the column. Oh, I want you up a little higher. Hold on. Hold the phone. The trims can be a little tricky just because your placement can be a little bit harder depending, to make sure you're getting it all the way at the top but not over and in the straight line, because it is a longer piece. Okay, there's that side. Let's do this side now. And I do love Giving Girl's stickers. She puts a lot of time and effort into her designs, and everything she comes out with just really is beautiful, and her kits are really well thought out as far as what's in them. So I love that as well. I feel like yeah. A little bit lower. There. No, wait. Okay. Hold on. like that's too low. What is going on here? Maybe, there we go. There, all the way across. Oh, and there's a bubble. I think I got that just going up and down so much. There's another little one there. Okay. So there is my butterflies all the way across. Now let's add in our days of the week here. And then after this, I'm going to go in with some colored florals to kind of really make them pop. Or at least that's the thought. Hopefully it works out. Sometimes I'm not sure. It's Tuesday. And Wednesday. Thursday. I can't remember if I mentioned this, but these are from Paper Trail Plans. And I want to say that they came out around like 4th of July or something. And I just thought they were gorgeous. I think they were around the time that she did Shantae Plans, did a collaboration with her. And I think they've done a couple, but they did a kit for Juneteenth and it looked amazing. And I think these might have came out at the same time. Shantae is like her videos, I love them. Although I haven't had a ton of time to watch planning videos lately. It's just been so busy. It happens at the end of the summer, end of the school year, anytime we're changing seasons, it feels like. Okay. There's all the days of the week. And then the florals that came with this kit. Let's see. Or came. You know what I mean. Oh, I do have these as well, like these little deco pieces, but we have these. So this is transparent, and these are the solid, like matte paper ones. Oh, and the kit was called Flight. I'm pretty sure, right? Because it says Flight on these. Anyhow, I'm pretty sure it was Flight. So that's kind of, I think the transparent might be kind of cool up here. And I don't know that I need big pieces really. So kind of like that. And then maybe over here, we use this one and I can put it underneath the raindrops here. Okay, come off my finger easily. There you go. I want a little something here, and it was like, I think these are supposed to be like dandelions in the wind, and so I kind of like that feel. So put those there, and then I want a little something over here, maybe just a little bit of greenery actually. And over here on this side, let's do maybe something like this. And let's see what we can do on this side. I think I want this bigger floral over here at the end. Ooh, how do I want it? I might want to cut it. Yeah, let's cut it. Okay. And then I'll be able to use it in 2 spots, right? thought is that I'll just kind of put it right in here. Maybe I use this one on this side. I'd have to switch it up maybe. That side. Oh, there we go. That's what, like that. Okay. And we'll do the dandelion here. Another big floral on the side. And the greenery over here. And let's see here. Like that. And then I think I might add a little bit more up there at the top because I kind of like the way that one looks. So let's do a couple more like that. They're going to have to be really kind of condensed, I guess. I don't know how else to say it. But just kind of small sprigs. So let's see what we can do here. Because like these little guys I could put right there. And I just put a whole guy up here like that and add in a purple one. And then I feel like I need a little something there. Okay, I might come back to that side, but let's add some more on this side. And the first one I want to do is I think the other half of this can fit perfectly right here. And then this one, if I cut it in half, I think will work really well up there as well. So let's do it like this, and it'll look like one piece. Ta-da. And then maybe I do the little dandelion. Maybe not. Okay, I'm going to cut this one in half now. let's add this little guy. Okay, we'll need to trim that one a little bit. And then over here, I do want to fill in a little bit more. I'll put that one there, and then maybe this little guy here over on this side. That and this little guy. Nope, that's not going to work either. But I think this one, I want it smaller. I'll cut it in half. All right, so these two need a little trim. This one, and that should be it from that side. All right, and on this side, this one needs a little trim and a little trim there. Let's see if I got that one. I'm not sure. The paper was being a little funny, but we tried. Oh, no, it worked. Okay. And then put the little butterfly up here. There we go. All right, now I have days of the week. Now I need my corner up here with my script for the month and my washi at the bottom. So the question is, should I use the big washi? I think I should at the bottom. So I have washi for there, and then for this side, we have our habit tracker and our Monday through Sunday here. We have some additional boxes. I have some deco. Maybe we do stuff with the deco. So maybe I got stuff on the end there. Maybe I do this girl at the top. Usually I put my fashion girls at the bottom, but maybe I put her at the top. I also like this swing here. Do I like the swing better than her? Oh gosh, I might. Can I take her back off very carefully? Yeah. Oh, she had an accident. Okay, we're gonna try and fix her maybe, or maybe I'll just use the top portion. But I think I will like this better. And then I know I have an August script that I picked out, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. And let's put some, like one of these butterflies from the deco sheet in here too. All right, and oh, I forgot I have these washi strips too. I like these better than the really big one. Do I want foiled or not foiled? I think I'm going to go with foiled and do the butterflies. Oh, I just realized you probably can't see me all the way down there. It's almost off the desk. All right. And ruler. Extra page. There it is. So I'm just going to put that on there for right this moment. And bring in this one. Alrighty. Here's that one. Do I want to do anything above? I don't think I do. But I do want to have a separation over here. And while I do have these headers, I'm considering actually just using this. Because I don't usually use headers, but maybe it'll look really nice. Does it matter where I get it from? Let's try this one and see. I'm going to stare at it for a second and think if I like that or if I like this better. I kind of think I might like this type of thing better. So we're going to pull it back off because it's easy to do when you first put it down. So that's good. And I want the transparent one. No. Do not stick where I tell you not to. Down it here. Kind of want it like halfway. Okay. I'll put you over here. I really should have been using the ruler with that, but impatience. All right, so there's that. And then under that, I want to have, I think the habit tracker, which was here somewhere. Oh, and I might be able to do one of these ribbons. I'm thinking this one. Okay. Anyhow, here's my habit tracker. And that's going to be for noon. First week went pretty well. Haven't been the best at tracking my food. That's my big complication. I'm losing weight, but I'm not sure it's going to stay off. So we'll see. So we've got that. And then under that, I do want to have a checklist. I also have an importance. I like the concept of this. I'm afraid that any writing though will get lost. So I'm just thinking for a moment. Maybe I use one of these. That might be cute. Or, yeah. Our kids are so incredibly versatile. Okay, so I'm going to put this one next. And I think on here I have like an important or don't forget or something. Yeah, don't forget. And I want a butterfly going in that direction, and this one seems perfect. So after that, I can mark my don't forgets with one of these checklists, because I think these will be the right length. Okay, and then I can do my dinners. Alrighty, that is not straight. I hate it that I can never put things down straight. Okay, and did I, on my extras sheet, do I have a dinner or anything here? No. So let me go into here and find dinners. Oh, these also came with this, so maybe I'll pull those out. You don't have dinner on here, do you? I see together, family, happy with you, joyful, relax, laugh, important, together, no dinner. Okay, this is another example of some of her stickers if you haven't seen her stuff. But where is dinner? Drive time, grocery run, YouTube. Okay, now I have it. So, do I want black or silver? I think let's do silver this week. So menu plan, and then I did pull out These were sample ones from White Deer Stationery. So I thought maybe I'd just add those in. So we have that. Or should they be on the other side? Ooh. Actually, okay, I'm not sold on those being there. All right, we're gonna go Crafts by Towie. She has these little silverware ones, but I like those better. It all depends on the feel of the kit and the other things involved, which one feels right to me, and these might feel more right. Although I'm trying to decide, I have the, maybe I need to move the menu plan over to like this side. So you're like right there. And then put these here. That feels more correct. Okay, so I have my don't forget, I have my habit tracker, I have a place to put my menu plan, and then what is next? Oh, that is a very good question. I think I'm going to take one of these really smaller flowers and put it right here at the end as well. Okay. So what else needs to be on here? I'm not really sure right this moment. I know there's things. What do we have pre-made to buy? I don't think we have anything more to buy for school, but do we? Because sometimes after open house, they have a list of like donate to the class things. So maybe that's what I put down here is a to buy. And then anything that comes out of that. That feels right. Okay. And then I want to have something else down here. I could do some of the deco here. There are Jane Austen books. There are more butterflies. There's some candles and some ribbon along with the girls that are left here. No, she's just gonna look decapitated. Okay. But I could maybe put a floral over here. Maybe this one. Okay, so there's that. Let's start on Monday. So Monday morning, I have some time. So that's when I need to do my editing for the video I want to put up. Am I putting one up tomorrow? No, Tuesday I'm putting up one. But I should still do the editing tomorrow morning if I have time. So I have these boxes. Oh, and full boxes. Let's put some full boxes in. So I'm thinking this should go on the weekend. Indulge your imagination in every possible flight. Jane Austen. I love this, but I don't want to have it next to this. And we do have these girls in different colors for there and for the the different skin tones. So maybe I start with the quote box here and have it right over here. I think that's enough room to have a to-do list above it. I hope. Okay, and then Tuesday, I'm just kind of looking at my schedule because I like my boxes to kind of coordinate with what I have going on that day. So we're going to be doing a walk. There's another open house. All right, let's do this one. Okay, and then I do want to cover up this little dot. I'm not sure how I got there, but Wednesday is actually not that bad. So maybe I do the hand with the butterfly. I'm doing the lighter skin tone just because that kind of goes with my family and my skin tone. There's that. And then this side, I know I want to have this scene. I'm going to use the lighter skinned girl over here with that for the weekend. I want to use this box. Okay, I ended down there, so I'm going to put you up here. And then I need a box for Friday. Friday actually isn't that bad. So let's do this cup with the butterfly. And then I can do this scene, which I think is really fitting for like the end of summer for my kids and everything. And plus the scene is really pretty. So I'll do that one along with this one. That's just so pretty. Just saying. Okay, back to Monday. So the morning I have time to do like some house chores and that kind of thing. So there's the one with the checklist. Let's see if I did in fact leave myself enough room for a checklist. I did. Nice. And then is there a to-do? Down here we have, oh, to clean. Perfect. I'm going to use this one that kind of matches. And put it there. We have that. And Megan's lesson will be at 1. So let's find an appropriate box for that. So I'm thinking orientation is going to be a bigger box because it's taking up a lot of room. So let's do skating in kind of a smaller box. Maybe this one. That's not straight. I'm not sure I like the flower with the flower concept. So hold on. We're going to set that one back down. Hold the phones for a minute. Do I want a more simple box? Maybe I do this one. Having a little trouble getting it up in that one corner. There we go. There we go. And that'll be Megan's skating. And I want probably a floral. And what am I going to mark her skating with? Did I pull out anything? Yeah, there it is. Let's see. I felt like I pulled a skate or something, but I did not. So I have skating girls. Those might work actually well this week. And I have pink ones. Let's use a pink one. I don't use a ton of this girl, so pull her off. And I want to look and see if I want any florals with her. Maybe this one. And then let's do skating practices in here. In here, be my, I know I saw it towards the back. You would think I would remember where anything is. Nope, not at all. So I have the Letters to Apollo practice, but I want the skating practice one. Although I might have to dissect this, I'm not sure. Can I dissect it? I think I can. Because I think I could cut it here. I could use skating on this one and then the practice on another one. Can I put that under her? Probably not. Let's see. Oh, maybe. Yes. There we go. And then that gives me room to put in the time, which is going to be 1 o'clock. Just because she has orientation in the afternoon. But the next thing is Jared has a doctor's appointment. So we'll do that one. I think I'm actually going to use this blue one up here in the corner. It's pretty cute. I think I'm going to nudge it under there a little bit. Do I want it on an angle? Maybe. Oh, maybe. It'll take up more room though. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm going to do it on this side. And then I did pull out somewhere. It was right under there. I knew that. But I pulled out both of these. I was thinking actually this one might work perfectly. Hold on, it has that little cutout piece. I want the cutout piece off. So the question is, do I want any floral underneath it? That's a good question. Okay, let me kind of look at some of these. Yeah, I think that could be really kind of nice. All right, let's take one of these smaller ones. Just kind of, I think, lay it there, maybe. and put the doctor's appointment. Oh, maybe I want to separate these. Okay, a little right there. Okay, and then this is for Jared. And I'll fill in the time later. So we've got that. Then there's Megan's orientation, which, like I said, it's like several hours because she's going into middle school. So where did I put the big boxes I wanted? So not that one. Not that one. Where's the, oh, there it is. All right, I'm thinking this one or this one would be good. More so this one. All right. All right, guys, it's editing Jess. I decided to speed up the second half of this video to make it go a little faster because I was falling asleep here. So I must be pretty boring. Anyhow, I am just going and putting on some transparent florals on the side, and then I wanted to pull in this white deer stationery. It's a stack of books with a coffee cup on top, and I thought it was really cute. I'm going to go back in later and put in the details of her open house. Then below that, I wanted to mark that I was going to do a reel this day, so I decided to use one of her circles, and I wanted a phone to go over it, and I had this in my leftovers book, so I just kind of placed it over. I did feel like the circle underneath had enough going on that I didn't need to pull anything else in, and I just put Instagram reel there next to it. Then moving on to Tuesday, I knew the first thing of our day was a skating lesson for Megan, because with the school schedule, she has some 6:30-ish lessons. So I went ahead and pulled out my white deer stationery skates and overlaid it over this cute little box on the side. And I used the second half of that script that I cut in half from Monday that said skating. So I'm using the practice half on the sticker. I actually really like the way this turned out with cutting it in half, and it gave me like 2 full boxes of script instead of 1, which was kind of nice. Now I'm pulling off a really cute scalloped box. I'm going to use this to mark Jarrett going to the dentist. He just had a dental cleaning. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out a white deer stationery tooth to put there. I'm almost out of these, so I should probably order more, but it's really nice for dental appointments. And then I had this script from Harriet Wright Designs that I overlaid, and I think it looks perfect. I can add in the time on the tooth if I want it to, or below, whatever works. Below that, I am pulling it in another square box just for the variety of shapes. I'm using that to put in a walk script as well as a little shoe icon to mark going for a walk with one of my really good friends. And I think this turned out kind of cute, but I also really struggle sometimes with the shoe stickers for some reason. But it worked well, and I have lots of room to put a time in there and everything. Below that, I am going to go to the last scheduled thing I had in my day, which was Emily's open house. So I went ahead and picked out this really beautiful box. I thought about putting the chalkboard there, but it didn't feel quite right. So I'm moving it down just a little bit because I'm realizing that I have enough of a block above that if I moved it down a little bit, I could put a to-do list in there for me for that day, which I find really helpful. Then I pulled in an open house script from Clan Arcade, and I'm pulling in that same icon I used for Megan's open house, and I'm trimming it down so it fits the box a little bit better. And I just like the way that that looks a lot better when it's cut off and has that nice seam, and I can move it so that it was more in the center of the florals. Then I'm just going to go ahead and put in my to-do list because I thought that would be a great idea, and I'm just deciding on color and stuff. footage jumped here a little bit. My camera died and I didn't notice. Now I really wanted to use these stamps. I love this shape, and so I'm trying to figure out the best ways to use it. And I decided to kind of stack the two on top of each other. Then I'm pulling in a White Deer stationery shoe that I'm going to place on kind of the corner of one of the stamps. I decided I wanted some floral to kind of fill it out a little bit, and then added the shoes on top of that. And I think it actually looked really nice. And then I just wrote walk in on the other stamp, and it's kind of a cool, different idea. So below that, I had to mark Daniel going to work. I have these work scripts from the Giving Girl that I've had for forever. I think I got them in an Oops bag or something. So I'm pulling off just a simple little box. It has a nice little butterfly in the corner, and then I'm overlaying that work script so it kind of circles around the butterfly a little bit, and writing Dan up in the corner with his work hours. Now below that, I need to mark picking up Megan because she had gone to a sleepover, and so I needed to pick her up so she could come home and kind of regroup before she had skating practice, which wasn't a big deal. I did decide to go ahead and mark that with the headless girl sticker, because I just felt like it kind of worked, and it worked well, so I went with it. Below that, I'm going to mark her skating lesson. I'm using those White Deer stationery skates. They're pretty much the only shop that does skates, so at least as a year-round thing. So I tend to use them a lot. I'm using that full script this time to mark her skating practice, and I'm going to pull in a little bit of florals to kind of fill out the area. I love being able to cut these florals down and make them last even longer and fuller through the spread. By cutting them down, you can usually make a full sheet like this, easily cover your whole spread. If you want bigger, fuller florals, you'd probably need to order more. I pulled in that single flower at the end. I just thought it was kind of a nice balancing touch. Then I'm just using one of her really cute little arrow stickers. I knew there was going to be other things that are going to come up, and so I just had that on there as kind of a space marker. At the bottom, I am going to go ahead and put one of the flags along with one of the White Deer stationary cameras to mark a YouTube video. I am trying to get more consistent on my videos for you guys. I know it's been kind of up and down. I really enjoy doing the videos, and sometimes I overcommit myself because I do have a family and I do have a lot of other moving parts that I can't always predict. So anyhow, that's the deal with that. Moving on to Thursday, the first thing I had on Thursday morning was meeting with the hematologist. So if you're fairly new to my channel, I have some medical issues. So I have had a lot of doctor's appointments. If you go back and look, you'll see that. Anyhow, meeting with a hematologist, this is the second time I've met with them because I've had really low iron for over 2 years. And I'm now in what they call, I'm not anemic anymore. I'm iron deficient, and I'm not quite sure I understand the difference, but that's what they said. Anyhow, I went ahead and pulled in that bowstrung box. It's very floral and decorative, so I felt writing directly on the box was just going to make it kind of fade away into the background. So I found this is actually a header, and it was left over from a different kit. I'm going to cut off the little green part on the end and then overlay it, and it gives me a nice kind of whited out spot that was pink and kind of matched the kit really nicely. So I can mark hematology, and then of course you can't go to hematology without giving blood. I mean, they're like little vampires. They want blood all the time. Anyhow, so I pulled in another really pretty box. It kept it really simple, just put blood work on there and put the butterfly on top. I think at this point I was actually starting to plan the rest of the week, but everything else had already happened, to be honest, because it was one of those crazy weeks. I got behind the ball, and that was that. Anyhow, I pull in that pink box to mark taking Megan to the rink. I was pretty tired this day, so I didn't do a whole lot. And then after Megan going to the rink, I had to drop her off and then turn and go straight to taking Emily to her therapy appointment. And luckily for her, her brother agreed to go and pick her up, so she didn't have to wait for me after Emily's appointment to go back to the other city to go get her. Thank goodness for brothers who drive, right? Below that, I am going to go ahead and pull in one of her page flags, and I'm setting it on its side, and I think this is really, really cute. I'm going to layer on some florals as well as this computer kind of icon from Crafts by Towie. I decide that I not only want some below the computer, but I wanted to incorporate it in the computer because I really didn't need that 9 o'clock on the computer screen. So I'm just going to take one of the really small flowers and place that on the screen. So it kind of blocks that time out and it just looks kind of cute. Anyhow, I'm using this to mark working on my monthly plan with me because I did decide to postpone this particular plan with me in favor of doing the monthly stuff just because it was the beginning of the month and it felt better timing wise. Then below that, I'm going ahead and marking that I needed to get some rest. So I put on a pair of pajamas on that box down there as well as some florals, and I thought it looked really cute and was a nice reminder. Friday morning, we have another morning lesson. So I took the heart because the only reason I'm getting up this early is because I love my daughter. So anyhow, we had to get up early so we could get around and then get to the rink before school. And she has a half-hour lesson, and then we'll go straight from that lesson to school for her on Fridays. That allows her to have Friday afternoons with her friends, which is really nice. I use those White Dare stationery skates again. Below that, I am marking just with a normal box, pay Visa, because I do have a Visa card and that's when the payment was due. And then I really wanted to use one of the credit card little icons that came in the kit. I decided just to leave it as is because it was kind of nice in its simplicity. Then I pull in this really fun box. Actually, this might be one of my favorite boxes that she has in the kits with its kind of scalloped, but it's a different scallop. You don't see it in other kits, and it's just really sweet. Anyhow, I pulled that in, and I'm going to use that to mark recording my dashboard layout, which is also really important. If you guys haven't seen that, I will link that up above so you can check it out. It kind of walks you through how I look at setting myself up for the month, what things I think about, and what things I want to focus on for the month, and it gives me a really good start. Below that, I did want to use another one of the stamps, and I'm using this to just layer on another Crafts by Towie icon for doing another Instagram reel. I can't remember if that one made it out or not. I tend to get really tired towards the end of the week, and sometimes I miss some things. Below that, I did mark that Dan had a football game this day. This was the first or second football game. I think this was the second one. And because he's in the band, the marching band, he has to be there at all the football performances because they perform and are a big part of that. So he's actually really enjoyed that, and I can't wait. I think his next football game, I'm going to try and make it because I was too tired this night to make it. Below that, I had the monthly planning video went up, which I will link that one up above for you guys as well if you missed it. That's just taking you through how I decorate my monthly spread. And this month I did use a Sticker Guru kit. If you do like that spread, I am on the PR team, and you can use just 15 to get 15% off of regular price kits and things like that. Anyhow, moving on to Saturday, I was supposed to be doing voiceovers. I can't remember if I actually did voiceovers, so, but they were supposed to be done. It might have been the monthly voiceover. I can't remember because this has now been a couple of weeks, but I did mark that by, I have this, I think it's a podcast icon that Crafts by Towie has, and it's just the microphone and headset, and it works really great for marking my voiceovers. I did struggle a little bit getting it on this box with that line going through her boxes or her flags. I kind of wish I had some that had that and some that didn't, but I think all of them have that little line. Anyhow, below that, I'm going to pull in a just really simple box. I want it to be large because it was going to take up a large portion of my day. I knew that, and I layered on a Craft by Towie little camera with Polaroids as well as some florals, and marked taking Ethan's senior pictures. So I'm going to insert one of those for you guys. And then below that, I have the fact that I was going to release the dashboard video this day. So I'm pretty sure that went up on... Yeah, well, okay. I can't remember, but like I said, I'll mark it up above, and I'm just using the YouTube play button along with some florals in that square box to mark it. Then below that, I pull in another of the nice boxes that just has some foil around the edges, pulled in some floral and another computer. This was to mark just doing some minor editing on the photos so I could show them to the different people and make sure they were happy, which was really nice. And then below that, I did pull in another one of those stamps, overlaid a Joy of Planning little girl on a scale because I'm supposed to be weighing myself like daily with the Noom stuff. Still not sure about that. I've actually fallen off the wagon with Noom and I'm going to get back on this week. The first thing I marked on Sunday was that Ethan had to work. I wanted to make sure that everything that was flexible could be planned around that. Dan also had to work. He had to be there before Ethan, so I put his work above that. Then below, I'm using this really gorgeous box to mark my planning time. And I'm going to pull in a Sticker Guru planning time script that I love. These are probably my favorite scripts for planning time. And then a white Dear Stationery little cloud planner for marking that. Anyhow, that's all I have for you guys this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button over there. Until next time, I'll see you guys real soon.